morning on The Dish, a passion for pasta and all the food of his native Italy. Frank DePasquale is one of the most successful restaurateurs in Boston's North End, the city's Little Italy. Along with 7 dining venues, he has dozens of other ventures, including a pasta shop, a bakery, even a hotel, and a magazine. He didn't start out in the field, but soon found food was his first love. And it all began with a simple sandwich.
This is our love, this is our passion, this is what we live for. It's just the love of what we do.
With a veritable feast before him, Boston restaurateur Frank DePasquale speaks from the heart.
I wake up, I can't wait to see a new dish that the chef is making. I can't wait to see the smile on the customer's face as they're sipping their wine or eating the food or saying something nice on the way out.
This array of favorite DePasquale Ventures dishes includes zucchini pasta with provola parmigiano and reggiano, margherita pizza with hand-crushed tomatoes, gnocchi alla sorrentina, even a signature espresso martini. But DePasquale sets his sights on the simple sandwich he says started it all.
Homemade prosciutto, de Parma, buffalo mozzarella, tomatoes, vine-ripe tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of basil. My first restaurant is named under that particular sandwich, and we started it as a panino and we turned it into a trattoria, which happened in 1987, which is I think about 34 years ago.
Longer than we want to remember, yeah.
And here we are today with 7 different restaurants.
DePasquale's father was the first to dream of building a food business here in the United States, bringing his family to Boston from San Giuseppe, Italy. The city's North End quickly became home.
This is honestly the greatest neighborhood probably in the country.
Why?
It's because people make places. Places don't make people.
All right, guys.
And outside of every door, you will see either an owner or a manager greeting you, loving you, hugging you. My father was here all the time, making sure that Naples won the soccer match of the week. And we had espressos here, and he would buy me a little Toroni and or confetti. And I was always by his side from when I was 4 years old till the day he passed away.
Just 15 at the time of his father's death, DePasquale says that's when he became the man of the family. After college, he launched his first business, a shoe store.
I didn't like the fact that I had to sit there all day long and size people's feet.
Right.
And so I said, you know something, my real passion is food, so let me get started with food.
That's when that first North End restaurant, Il Panino, came to be.
This started off as a simple sandwich shop.
DePasquale traces his culinary yearnings to his trips back to Italy.
Most of my friends, they'd be looking at the beautiful girls at the beach, but I spent most of my time in kitchens and restaurants because that was my passion, to watch the pizza man, the way he slapped the pizza, how he turned it in the pizza oven, how he crushed the tomatoes by hand. I watched the people make the zucchini pastas, the mothers make the gnocchi. It was a passion, it was love, it was everything that I always wanted to be.
It's those Italian traditions that DePasquale has brought to each of his restaurant ventures, like homemade buffalo mozzarella and fresh-baked bread. But it's more than just the food.
I always wanted to be the best, and I always say it in all my meetings, people don't remember who comes in second. So my strive was to be the very best restaurant that I could be, and I hired the right people to do the right job.
You brought chefs over from Italy.
I brought chefs over from Italy, and a lot of them ended up staying here. A lot of them ended up marrying here, and a lot of them ended up never leaving again. And they're still a part of my team.
A team that has a huge footprint in that same North End DePasquale first wandered in as a child. And in some ways, not much has changed.
We start every morning at my coffee shop. We have our espresso or cappuccino, and we talk about last night. We talk about our food. Like I said before, this is the greatest community in the country. We help each other with menus. We help each other with buying. If someone runs out of a certain product, they could definitely come to my restaurant, or I could go to their restaurant.
Frank, that seems so rare to me because you are competitors and you're right next door, that you would help each other in that way.
But competitors bring up our game. So we all become a little bit better.
That community bond never more important than during the pandemic, with the restaurant industry one of the hardest hit.
Well, it's a different world, and we're adjusting to it. We're buying umbrellas together. We're buying outdoor furniture together to save a few dollars. We're buying barriers. We're teaching each other the distancing, and it's been a tough time. But honestly, we begged to have outside seating for as long as I've been here, and that's at least 34 years. And it took a pandemic to get us there.
But you have it.
But we have it now.
The unofficial mayor of the North End, DePasquale, would be the one to find the positive spin. He's also the one that, even in tough times, is trying to look ahead. His next project, a joint venture in Boston's new Encore Casino Hotel.
We're going to have a pizzeria very similar to the one that I have at Quattro.
How old are you?
Oh, do I have to say?
You don't if you don't want to.
It's 68.
Do you ever
going on 55?
I was going to say, do you ever see not working at this pace?
I think with the espresso martinis and the espressos that I have every single day, which is usually about 5 or 6 of them, it keeps me going. And I think I'm going to try to hit that 100 someday.
Also, can I say cheers to that?
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
And as we toast that future, DePasquale can't help but turn to the past in reflecting upon all of his success. If you could have this meal with anyone past or present, who would it be?
Oh, wow. Wow. I think it would be with my father. I think my father, Joseph, I mean, he had the vision to come to America and give us this opportunity. And I'm not going to waste it.
He hasn't. You taste that food. There's love in that food. I blew it. I was reminded by Brian Applegate, our executive producer, espresso martinis. It would have been so easy to bring to you. So I owe you espresso martinis.
I thought you were already bringing them. You failed.
Sure, yeah. I did. Yeah.
Post-show. And some buffalo mozzarella, too.
Buffalo
and
mozzarella.
gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Good. It's all good. It's all good.